center front neck dart, and again a corner waist dart. I will be pinning the block pattern here on the new pattern paper. I will mark the corner neckline and the corner of the center front. I will mark the center front line and the corner of the center front and the adjusted waistline. I will also get or mark the original waistline. And here I will mark corner of the side seam and corner of the waistline, and I will mark the side seams. I will mark the end of the dart line, and also here I'll mark the end of the dart line, and I will mark the side seam. From here I'll also mark the neckline curve and the corner of the shoulder line and the neckline and the corner of the shoulder line and the armhole line. I will mark the shape of the armhole curve and the corner of the armhole curve and the side seam. Here I will mark the original tip of the bust point. I am holding it here and I will mark it there. Oops, can you see it? So I will be removing the block pattern or sloper or foundation patterns. I will connect the markings of the center front line. I will connect the markings of the neckline. I will connect the shoulder line. So now I can shape the armhole curve. I will connect the tip of the bust point and the end of the dart line, and I will also connect the tip of the bust point and the end of the dart line. Okay, for the waistline, I can connect this point to this point using the curve ruler. For the side seam, I can actually fold the regular bust dart. I control the folding of the bust dart by pressing the tip of the bust point and lifting the bottom dart line to the first dart line. And I will pin this together. Then with the pattern paper flattened, I can actually mark the side seam by connecting the corner of the armhole and side seam to the corner of the side seam and the corner of the waistline there. So now I can actually cut this. Then I can cut the side seam and the armhole curve. I can cut this way. I'll cut the shoulder line. I will cut the neckline curve and the center front line. I will plot the center front neckline, the original tip of the bust point, and I will also plot the corner of the waist to the original tip of the bust point. Now I can cut this until the original tip of the bust point. This need not be that straight because we will be plotting new dart lines. Okay. Again, I can pin this back together. And now we will be placing a pattern paper over here. I can now plot the dart lines this way by adding a pattern paper under it. And I will just make sure that the dart allowance on the center front neck dart and the corner waist dart are more or less of equal measurement. So I will tape this. Okay, now I can plot the original tip of the bust point. I can go up around 1 1/4 inches from the original tip of the bust point. And from there, I will draw a line to continue the dart line. This is now the center front neckline dart. Okay, now I will slipping a piece of pattern paper under the block pattern to get the dart allowance for the corner waist dart. I will be moving the original tip of the bust point over here, around 1 1/4 inches down. Maybe 1 1/4 inches down is good. Then I will connect this point of the dart allowance to the adjusted tip of the bust point. Now I can pin this together so that we can see the final pattern for this kind of dart combination. Okay, I need not pin it but cut this excess pattern paper. So here I will also be folding this dart line and putting it on top of the other dart line. And then cut the neckline. This one I can actually cut it following the center front line. Okay, this is the final pattern for the combination of darts on the center front neck dart and the corner waist dart.